Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. Today we're going to be making the best stovetop mac and cheese that your family will enjoy. Okay, so first you want to start off with at least 3 tablespoons of butter, having your heat on medium high so that we can get that properly melted down for our delicious cheese sauce. Okay, and we're going to make sure that we use whatever kind of noodles that your family prefers to eat with their macaroni and cheese. Okay, and you see it's already melting down, and we're just gonna let that keep going. I've already pre-boiled my noodles. Don't overboil your noodles, because then as the sauce and the noodles are cooking down and you add your last things, it's not going to be good. So you want to go ahead and add some heavy whipping cream once that butter cooks down enough. I don't like to add too much to my mac and cheese, but I do use onion powder. I use garlic powder, as well as black pepper. Not too much, because the kids gonna say it's spicy. And I'll use a little bit of accent salt for waking up the flavor. And I use a little bit of seasoned salt, not too much. You don't want it to taste like chicken, okay? And once that butter gets melted down enough, you're going to go ahead and add in that heavy whipping cream, which is going to give us a nice base for our cheeses that we are going to add, okay? And you can use any cheese of your choice. You can use block cheese. You can use Velveeta packet. It doesn't really matter. It's up to your taste, and your family. If you guys already used to something, keep it going. Don't season too heavy, because once we add in our noodles, we're gonna season again to make sure we get the desired taste and that it is not bland, because nobody likes bland stovetop mac and cheese, okay, or oven mac and cheese. You can follow these same steps for baked mac and cheese, but you would just have to add 1 or 2 eggs inside of the cheese mixture, or if you wanted to add it inside of the elbow noodle mixture, and then go ahead, pop that baby in the oven, and there you have it, baked mac and cheese. I also added some cayenne pepper as well. I didn't mention that before, but if you like the add a little color, go ahead and add it. It doesn't really taste like anything. So I'm gonna start adding my cheeses now, and I'm using whatever I have in the refrigerator, because cheese is cheese, okay, period. So that's a pizza blend from when I made homemade pizzas the other day. And I also have if you have cheeses in the refrigerator, use what you have. If you have deli sliced cheeses, use that. It's okay. So also, I always add mild cheddar cheese. I don't know, it just does something to the other cheeses, because I always add mild, sharp, and then I can use any other cheeses. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as well as clicking the like button, sharing to your friends. And oh wait, did I say subscribe to my channel? Yes, family, don't forget, bookies, you gotta subscribe so you guys can see all of my videos. And don't start stirring this mac and cheese sauce until you add all of your cheeses in, because you don't want to do that. Like, it's just going to become a mess and just saves you a lot of time. And you're going to stir very slow, and make sure your heat is now on a medium heat. You don't want it too high, because you don't want to burn the cheese, as well as you don't want to cook this heavy whipping cream too quickly, because then you're not gonna get a creamy sauce. So you just want to keep stirring. I probably shouldn't be using a regular spoon with this. I should probably be using a plastic spoon, or like one of the spoons that won't scrape the bottom of the pan, but we're gonna make do what we got, and just keep it rolling. And we're gonna keep stirring, and you can tell if the cheese and the milk, if the equivalency isn't correct, because it won't combine, and then you'll have to add more cheese, and that's okay. It's just gonna be cheesier, and it's gonna be good. Don't worry about it. You're gonna have the best mac and cheese. Trust me, this recipe has never let me down. Like I said, I would use the same steps for baked mac and cheese. This recipe has come in handy when, I don't want to turn the oven on and I just have a taste for mac and cheese. I don't know, it's just something about mac and cheese. Everybody loves it. And if you don't like mac and cheese, I don't know. I hope you have a different fix that is something like mac and cheese, because I will never stop loving mac and cheese, okay? Period. Great mac and cheese comes patience. If you don't have patience, listen, go make you some bag rice, okay? Boil the water, put the bag of rice in it, and boom, there you have your other side. But for this creamy mac and cheese, this is the best mac and cheese. I'm telling you, I could eat this mac and cheese for 3 days straight. Some people say, is mac and cheese a side or is it a main dish? It could go both ways. So now that we finally got our creamy texture that is desired, I'm going to pour it in. I don't like to pour the noodles in the pot because sometimes it's too much sauce and it just doesn't, it's just too much. So I like to pour the sauce in the noodles so that I know, that I can stop at any time and say, okay, wait, this is too much. It's too much cheese sauce, like, oh my gosh. And stir that on up. And like I said before, you want to make sure that all the sauce is evenly distributed throughout the noodles, and reseason. Same seasonings: black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of cayenne and black pepper, and seasoned salt. Also forgot to say accent salt, but y'all see me put it in there, so whatever. Just make sure everything is flavorful and taste it so that if you need to add anything extra, and for some extra creamy goodness while it's cooking down, and all of the seasonings is getting inside of the noodles, you're gonna add a little bit more cheese if you want to. If you don't have to.